Mike. It's hard to believe it was 10 years ago Dale Earnhardt died on the racetrack in Daytona, but his son is continuing his father's mission to make a difference in the community to support children, education, and the environment. Kerry Earnhardt has a way you can help fund the cause. How are you, Kerry?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good to see you again. I want to start with the 10-year anniversary of your father's passing, and just this in Daytona, just a few months ago. Some fans did some pretty extraordinary things. What was it like for you to actually be there?
Well, it was pretty neat. I flew down on race day. You know, I flew out that morning, and we were in the Bass Pro #1 Jamie McMurray pits, and they actually on lap 3 had a silent lap, and everything got quiet. The announcers, you know, the guys on the pit crews and everything, everybody held up to number 3, and it was pretty, you know, goosebumps.
I bet.
It was really nice to see. Had a fun time. You know, I was kind of concerned about going down there and being the 10th year and everything, but I had a blast. We had a lot of fun, and it was a good day. And
it's an amazing thing that people still to this day remember your father in such a positive way, and he did so much for the sport.
It is, and on Friday night before the Daytona 500, we had a vigil at Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, and the people that came was amazing. We actually ran out of parking spaces and had people parking on the roads and stuff. But it was neat to sit there as a kind of like vigil, and we sat there and just had some of the stuff that the fans left on that day. They came that night and left hats with little sayings on them, and we had them on display, and everybody just had a good time.
And we too here in Las Vegas were paying tribute to your dad. How about the Stratosphere dimming the lights in honor of your father?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, big place like the Stratosphere doing the dimming of the lights for, you know, my dad, and they done a lot of neat things for us. You know, of course, we've done the poker tournament last year, and this year, tomorrow night, we have the poker tournament.
Exactly. That's what I want to talk about now, which is the big poker tournament to support the Dale Earnhardt Foundation, which is your dad's, of course, foundation in honor of your father.
Yes, ma'am. It's actually, we have some celebrities. We have Matt Crafton, Mike Skinner, Carl Long, Jennifer Jo Cobb, several other celebrities working on too right now. It's going to be out there playing, and we have, it's like a $150 entry fee. You know, you come and have a seat at one of the tables, and, you know, we have prizes for the winners and things like that. And actually, just to be a spectator, you pay $20, come in and you know, watch and see the drivers and the celebrities and everything. We also are doing a thing, and you can go to stratospherehotel.com and check out. It's a donation to the foundation, and you get to have a seat at my table to play poker with us, and then also you get 2 passes to the Earnhardt Suite in Las Vegas Speedway on Sunday, and myself and my wife's going to be there and hanging out with the people and entertaining and having fun.
How fun is that? So they can go and watch the race, and your brother is racing.
Yeah, Dale Jr. is going to be racing, and then, you know, with the Earnhardt Ganassi race team, we have Jamie McMurray and Juan Pablo Montoya. But you know, I can't say enough for the folks at Stratosphere. You know, they just done so much for our family and support and good friends.
Well, I also want to talk about this poker tournament specifically because the money you raise at this tournament goes to help, as we said earlier, children, the environment, and fund some education programs, right?
Yes, it does. I mean, we've done things in the past like feed the families. We've fed a lot of families with children. We do grants for people that come up with the idea to improve some things in their local area. And also we do, you know, planting other trees for the Dale Earnhardt Forest. Just huge things.
All things that are important were important to your father.
Yeah, he was big about children education, wildlife, and land preservation. So that's what we try to continue on to carry out the legend. And you know, it was neat because, you know, my sister Taylor was supposed to come out, and she had some things that came up that kept her from being able to come. But I got quite a surprise, and someone else in the family offer their support, and they're going to come out and hang out and play with us. And
that'll be great.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be fun, and I'm sure if your dad was here today, looking back at all that you guys are doing in his name, he would be very proud.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, Kerry, thank you for coming in. Good to see you again, and go $150 buy-in for this fun celebrity tournament. Casey.
And see who's going to be special guest.
There you go, the special guest as well.
Great.